Hello everybody and welcome back to this simple space shooter tutorial series. This is episode 4, and in this episode I'll be covering saving your high score to an ini file and then loading it back into the game. To get started, let's go ahead and go into our object spawner here, and we're going to go to our create event and we're going to create the ini file. So we're going to write ini open, and I'm going to say save file, and then now that we have our save file, we want to pull the high score from it. So high score, and we're storing it in this variable called high score here, equals ini read real. And then for the key, I'm just going to say high score for the, or actually that's the section, sorry. For the key, I'm going to say score. And I need to be sure to get my quotations right. Score. And then for the value, I'm going to do a default of 100. So this is going to be, if no high score has been set yet, the first high score to beat will be 100. And then I want to close this ini file. So ini close. And that should be it for the create event. Now I'm going to go into the draw event and draw the high score to the screen. And I know I said in the previous episode that I would have it displayed in the top right corner, but I'm actually just going to put it directly above our score and lives strings here. So I'm going to copy and paste this to the top here. And I'm going to leave the x values the same, and then I'm just going to leave this y value the same, make this one 20 because I want to move everything down, and then this one needs to be 35, and that'll keep them nicely spaced, and I'll show you what I mean here in a sec. So up here, I'm going to change this to high score, and then the string of the variable, I want to have the variable be the high score variable that we set up, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so you can see that the starting high score is 100, like I set up. Of course, if we beat that right now, it's not actually saving it, our new high score. So if this were to go over 100 right now, it would not save. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go into our step event, and we're going to do if you die. So we only want to save if you have died. So if the lives we're checking, so double equals 0. So if lives check 0, and we also only want to save if our score is higher than the high score. So and score is greater than high score. Then we can go ahead and save. So I'm going to do ini open, and that same name that we that same file we already created. So save file, I believe is what I did. So that opens it up, and now we can save into our high score variable, or into our high score section and key, or something like that. So we'll do ini write real, and then for section, I'm going to do everything the same. So I'm going to copy this and paste it, and then the only thing that needs to change is this right here, and it's just going to change to the score that you are setting. So SCRE. And that should be it. So I'll go ahead and run it, and I'll see what happens if I beat the score of 100 by just playing the game. Oh, I lost a life. So I'm going to go ahead and lose another life now, and then there we go, I beat the score and game over. So the score should save at 108.60. So I'm going to close the game and then start it back up. And there it is. It saved the high score. Of course, we have to actually shut down the game and restart it. So eventually I'll have it to where we can just restart the level and the high score will update. But that's it for this episode. I hope you guys liked it, and thanks for watching.